Hey guys. Mm, I typically cannot do chess on Saturday night, but I'm gonna try. Um, and because it feels like will not sleep anytime soon, so mm, I think I can do the Puzzle Rush, but I'm not sure if the 24 hours again. I think I can. Um, yeah, okay. Give me a second to fix the layout. I should do this before starting the stream, but yeah, always happens the same to me. I'm sorry, guys. Give me just 1 second. Need to crop this. On the left, on the right, on the top and the bottom. Something like that. This goes here. This goes here and there. Oh. Okay. This is the rush. Okay, cool. Let's start. Yes, I can do it. Okay. This seems like a checkmate. You guys see it, right? Yeah. Okay. Another checkmate. Wait. With this? This seems... No, the queen is trapped, isn't it? I shouldn't do it. I'm thinking this check, but why? Hey, Joanna, you hosting? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Check, check. Hey, how are you? There. Check and mate. I didn't know you were going to... I didn't know either. I didn't know either. But I don't feel like sleeping, so... Oh, there was mating 1 and I did mating 3? Terrible. Check, check. Something better. Something better. There's nothing better. So check here or take it. Wow, this was terrible. Thank you. Yeah, this shirt is cool. Okay, that was the worst Puzzle Rush ever, so this reinforces the idea not to stream after an over-the-board match. So should I do tactics? I want to do the tactics, I think. Should I do tactics or backhouse? What should I do? Tough one. You know, the other day I was coding a bot, so now we have a bot on the chat. It should work. And I only did 2 things. Oh, you saw? So it keeps track of the times people say bad words like this. Fuck this, Mr. Bot. It should unpulse, yeah. Strike number 1, yeah, cool. So yeah, and it does pulse. So let me see if I can create a poll. What now? Tactics. Hey, Busy Nights. How are you? Bookhouse. Three options. Let's see if it works. It's not working. I thought it was exclam poll. I thought it was it. Oh, you know what? I think I'm not having the last version of the bot. I think that's my problem. There's no link to click on there. Okay, give me a second. This was my bad. I ran an old version of the bot, I think. Yeah, exactly. Terrible, terrible, Pepe. This is the bot you made the other day? Yes. Hey there, Fizzy bot. Let's try now. Oh yeah. I need people to vote. That's the problem with polls. So I'm gonna do one tactic while people doesn't vote. Okay, Jana says tactics too. Cool. I'm confused about 3. What are you gonna do at Lichess? I don't know. What would I do? Crazy house, I guess. Yeah, I know I'm not very specific, but because I don't know. I have no brain, I guess. Okay, sounds perfect. Sounds we have a winner here. I'm gonna close the poll. It was just to test the command. I hope to do better polls in the future. Okay, let's do tactics then. What do we have here? You can see the whole board, yeah. Okay, in this position, black is attacking us. I think I can draw arrows. Yeah. I got my own personal mod. Joanna to watch my language. Nice. Okay, so black is threatening a checkmate there. And material is roughly equal. We're a pawn down, but this king is weak. It would be nice to play a move like knight takes h6. Oh, I cannot draw an arrow from here to h6. Anyway, this bishop might attack this queen. I'm from the north of Norway. We speak dirty, watch out. Okay, good to know. So we need to address this checkmate threat. So we don't have a lot of options. A candidate move is knight takes knight, which saves the day and defends g2, but hangs the bishop at e2. Another idea would be knight e1 with the same idea, but in a worst way. Another one is queen takes. Queen takes, knight seems to win a piece. And I don't see any problems there, because if bishop takes, okay, Joanna, have a good night. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. Yeah, okay, it doesn't win a piece. What am I saying? Yeah, queen takes, bishop takes f3, and we didn't win a piece. So what else can we try? What other candidate moves do we have? Any knight move? Okay, we have a perpetual. Oh, maybe we have a checkmate actually. Look at this. In case you didn't know, hola, perpetual stalemate. So knight takes knight. We took a piece, so pretty much black is forced to take on e2. Then we have knight g6, threatening queen h8 checkmate. The king can go to h7, which at least gives an exchange to us. So I assume that's good for us. And other than that, if he takes, we take with check, king h8, rook d7, black is busted. So I think that's the line. Knight takes, and if queen takes e2, knight g6. Have my coffee here. Okay, busy nights. Thank you. Yeah, and the puzzle rating is 2300. Okay, next one. Oh, you said. Sorry, I got a confusing message here. I'm confused. Sorry, guys. I'm going back to the tactics. Have a good night, busy nights. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so what do we have here? We have 3 pawns, rook and 2 knights. That's good, but our opponent has a queen and a pawn really close to promoting, which is a pity. It would be so nice to use the knights to either take the queen and or stop the pawn. When I'm confused, I just stop being confused. Yeah, at some point, right? Otherwise you would be perpetually confused. So knight takes, check, interesting. Anyway, either a way to checkmate, but we're not gonna checkmate if we hand the rook, or a way to like take queen and stop promotion. That would be so neat if we have a series of checks and forks, finishing with maybe after giving up rook and knight, finishing with a fork that ends with knight takes queen. That would be cool. Let's see, what's the most forcing move? this check. It's a pretty forcing move. The problem is it's not good. Now this check or this check seem more promising to me. Both of them force the king back. So this forces king here, this forces king here. I think the king here is easier to no. Check there. Oh. So check, king here. And now knight c5 check. He has several options, so I'm struggling with all of them. Hey Sita, how you doing? Okay, what about this one? Well, now he's not threatening to promote as long as we have this move. The problem is our rook is hanging. I'm too tired for this. E3 check doesn't work either. E4 check, takes, check. Nope. Rook e4, king f4 stops any f1 ideas. Rook e4? Wait, what? King f4. You mean rook e5, king f4. How do they stop? How does that stop those ideas? Too tired. I'm too tired too. This is the kind of puzzle that I usually enjoy because it's like easy lines to calculate. Maybe I usually enjoy this kind of puzzles with queen versus pieces. Like, okay, many options, but you can calculate them. I'm just looking at the board and I cannot calculate them. Oof. Okay. There takes there, check, moves there. Take here, and we don't have a fork. Check there, check there. I think I want the king on f4. Not sure why, but I think I want it there. And then, so check king here. And that king has g3, only square to go to from there. So if I try, let's say, cannot be that difficult. It cannot be that difficult. That's the worst. All pieces are hanging. Nah. It's not the worst. Like, for example, we could start with a move such as rook e2. Why don't we start with this? Oh, because there's a checkmate threat here. Okay. We also have to face this checkmate threat that I didn't even think about. Okay, now I have caffeine in my body. F1 I might not need to prevent. Okay, that checkmate is annoying. What about check, king here, and then if knight takes there, nothing. If knight here, knight takes d4 there, nope. Rook f6, king e4 stops both. Yeah, but then what? I think position is so iffy. Like, our pieces are all very scattered and undefended that I think we need a concrete line. Not just stopping both threats, but we need to see further. Yeah, I agree. Check and here, and we have f1 under control and there's no mate. But I think we need to find a forcing line that finishes with taking the queen. That's what I'm trying to look for. So let me go over this one again. There's one idea. Okay. No. Check. Okay, again this, but then the king has many squares to go to. That's what I don't like. Or maybe they're not so many. So let's say rook here, king here, knight here. He just takes it. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay, check in here. King h4. With no particular threat. It's stupid because it's forcing. You have to keep checking so he doesn't promote mate you bet 5 a.m. Okay, what about king h4 there? Yeah, it's just not enough. Queen takes e2, g3 check, king f3. I don't have enough. Yeah, f1 I thought g3 and rook f5, but yeah, not enough. Yeah, no. He can probably do f1 too. Yeah, king h4 is not so good. Okay, let's go with this one. What do we have there? We need to be able to take the pawn. And then what? Knight c5 check, forcing king d5 or king e5. I don't see that going anywhere. Knight a3 we also have in some lines. Okay. Knight e3 says Sita, Sita, Sita. I thought about that idea, which is crazy, of course. But not in this specific moment, I think, because he just takes the rook. Of course, he can also take the knight. That's probably also good for black. I love it. Knight what got got a strike. Rook e5 check, king f4, king h4, f1, g3 check, king f3, then either knight can check. Yeah, the problem is, first of all, f1 is not forced. I think he can play queen takes c2 there. Okay, let's go over that line. Rook e5 check, king f4, king h4. And now I think he can just take on c2. Probably. But okay, let's follow that line. f1, g3 check, king f3 only move. And then either knight can check. That's not true because there's a rook on e5, so only this knight can check. And he has two queens. And this is defended. Suspicious line. Suspicious line, I think. Okay, there's a move we didn't mention because it's probably a stupid one, which is rook g6. What are you sharing with us, Perpetual? Let me see. Rook g6 has to be a stupid one. What? Now, last black's move was pawn takes f2. I don't know what was on f2. Maybe it was a rook doing check. I don't know. Whatever it was, it has to be. Chances are it was a pawn. But why didn't black take the rook? That's my question. Knight d4, yeah, and after queen takes d4. Knight d4 was the first move, I thought, because it, you know, check. It's a forced move. Queen takes d4. I don't know how to follow, because if now we check here, he can even sacrifice the queen and promote next move. So after knight d4, queen d4, I think we're busted. Because if we don't check, he's even threatening checkmate ideas with queen g4. G4 should not work. Takes. We have one check, but just one check. So I think the two options are rook e5 and rook f6. One of them should win and the other nope. Okay, let's go over them again. Check here, king f4, and king h4 doesn't seem to work. Knight e3 to go to c4, that seems slow. It would be nice to have, so after check here, it would be nice to be able to play knight g6, this knight somehow to g6 in that position. With the king on h4, that would be checkmate. But it's so science fiction. Rook e2 would be so great if there was no queen g5 mate. Okay, rook f6 check, king e4. This is the most logical move of the two, because it prevents the f-pawn from promoting. But now the king has some squares from e4, and if we move the knights, we're giving more squares for that king. So I don't know how are we going to proceed from here. It's hard to calculate a forced line when the king has so many moves. I kept looking at that since I suggesting it dead end. Unless we have a very forcing idea, like rook takes f2, you know, sacrificing stuff, but then we don't have enough checks. Oh, we have knight c5, that's true, yeah. So check here, knight c5 check, which covers this square, and now he has only two squares to go to. But well, there's the idea. Actually, that's cool. There's the idea that if he goes, so check here, check, if he goes to d5, we can go rook d6 check, and he cannot take the rook because of a fork. But if he takes the knight instead, after rook takes d4, he can probably just promote or to take first on d4. So after taking the knight, what are we doing? But yeah, we found a forking idea. That's good. I want to find more. One second. Okay, while you keep calculating this line, let me answer this message. Oh, you're forcing knight but to get time out. That, I don't know if, yeah, I guess it can be timed out. That's cool. You found a hack. I love it. Well done. Well done. Now we Okay, tomorrow I'll be doing more coding on the fizzy water bot. But first day, first day working, and it's been proven that it's clearly stronger and more powerful than Nightbot. Cool hack there. Well done, guys. All right. Okay, let's go over the lines again. So rook here, check. King here. So you said this was a dead end. Let's look at some idea. Check here, king d5, check on f5 now. And there's a fork if he goes here. So he has to go here or here. But if he goes here, I have some other checks. And then I don't c5 protects b3 and d3, so the king has only the b4 square there. And then we have knight a6 check. That's a tricky line. That is a tricky line because it has many different paths. So I think I will calculate them without drawing arrows. The king can also go to e5. I know, but I need to be systematic somehow. Okay, so let's start with e5, for example. So check here, check. That's the line I'm going to consider. Let's say he goes to e5. If he goes to e5, he can't take the rook because of the fork on e4. Actually, I can take on f2. If he goes to e5, I can take on f2, right? And there's only one check on d1, not a biggie. Why? Okay, if the king is on e5, I can take on f2 because I have a fork on d3 if he takes on f2. I'm sorry for the arrows. So check here, check. If he goes to e5, he can't take the rook. I take on f2 and he can't take the rook. So I think I just take on f2 and everything is defended because of the forks. And he has to move the queen. And it's not easy where, because if he goes to c1, there's a fork also. So the queen basically has only a5 or d1 with check. Right? Yeah. And we're talking about king here. So rook takes f2. If queen a5, we might have b4. That might be too much. I still believe that position should be winning. I mean, if we remove the f2 pawn, I guess rook and two knights. Yeah, seems pretty winning, probably in several ways, but I feel these positions have to calculate everything. Move rook, move rook f6. No, but that doesn't work, right? Ah, you mean like without calculating everything, I should start doing the puzzle? Nah. No, I want to solve it. I want to calculate it and be certain before moving. So after rook takes f2, queen d1 check. If g4, queen h1 check. That seems like a good line. Nothing else works. Rar. I'm not even seeing this working. I need to see everything to see that this works. Because maybe the other line works. Rook e5 and king f4. Why not? There's also forks everywhere. This is a concrete position. It can only I mean, there's no positional approach here. You need to calculate to see which one works. And I've already seen puzzles where the natural move is not the solution, so my brain refuses to calculate at 5:30. Okay, then don't. My brain is refusing to, but I'm trying. So check here and check. This is the line I like the most. And here I think rook takes f2, and I'm gonna stop calculating that line because it seems good. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some concession here. I'm not going to calculate everything, but at least to a point where I feel comfortable. And I think after rook takes f2, I feel comfortable about that line. Now after check here, knight c5 check, and king d5, I think rook f5 check is interesting. d6 is forbidden. c4 or c6. c6 is probably the most annoying because I don't think I have a clear way there. Plus it's Sunday. We'll go to hell. Maybe rook f5 is not the move there. But rook d6 shouldn't be. Rook d6 check. King takes c5. Knight e3. No. What about knight e3 check first? No. Aye. Knight takes d4 instead of rook f5. So rook f6 check, king e4, knight c5 check, king d5, knight takes d4. So he can't take either knight with the king. So if any, and f1 is prevented, so if any, he has to take d4 with the queen. And then nothing works. Then nothing works. My brain is refusing to calculate. I'm about to play rook f6, guys. I'm not sure about this line after king d5. Hey, it's on a hippie. How you doing? King d5 is annoying. Okay, should we vote? Is my sound off? Is it? Is it my sound off? No, I think it's okay. It says it's okay. Hey, Fritz Koala, thanks for the follow. Oh, I changed my posture now. Is there room for a koala here? If you're gonna use an engine because your name is Fritz Koala, then no. But yeah, we're open to all sorts of nature, always. So guys, we need to vote. What do you think? Rook f6 or rook e5? What is the first move? Spoiler alert, I think it's rook f6. But I'm not sure, I cannot calculate. So rook f6, king e4, knight c5 check, king d5, rook f5 check, king c6. I don't know. Perpetual says rook f6. I don't know how much time we've been already in this puzzle. I'm gonna go with rook f6, guys. Okay, let's take it from here. Why would I lie to you? No, you wouldn't. Okay. Knight c5 now, and let's pray. No, okay. Now let's think. At least I'm going to consider the candidate moves here. That smile on Pepe's face. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was answering something. Sorry. So knight c5 checks was my first candidate move. We don't have a lot of checks, not a lot of interesting checks. This might repeat. This check might repeat. Might just repeat the position, and maybe the puzzle is just to go for a draw. I don't believe it. We have a lot of material to go for a draw here, even though we're a queen down. So rook here, I don't really consider it. Also, this or this. Knight c5 seems really logical. What else can we try? What are the other candidate moves here? Knight takes d4, not really a candidate move, right? Nah, don't believe it. What else? Yeah, there's not really a lot of interesting moves here besides knight c5. I cannot come up with any other. Knight a3. Knight a3. That would be incredibly tricky if it works. I don't believe it. Rook f3. I'm going to go with knight c5, guys. I'm scared. I agree to whoever said knight c5. 2 votes should be enough. Yeah, you are the one who said knight c5. Good try there, good try. But I'm gonna go with it. And no. Ah. Let's try to solve it anyway. Rook f2? Rook f2 cannot be. Wait, what? Look at that! Oh my lord! Wow! Beautiful knights there. Did you see what happened? Let me go back and replay it. So we sacrifice the rook here. Rook takes f2. In a position where, okay, he's not forced to take. That has to be said. He has a check, he has a check. So of course, many things have to be calculated here. I would have got that at 5:30 a.m. if my life depended on it. Well, if my life depended on it, I might do an effort. Okay, but he took it. And now it's all forced. Look at this check. So these two are forbidden. The question is about the one he used and this one. So this one, I'm not even sure. How do we respond? I'm assuming g4 check, and then he has to go to a forbidden square. Yeah, exactly. In all those three squares there are forks. So therefore he goes here. Logical. But now check, protecting this square and this. So he has to go either here, here, or here. But in these two squares there are forks on d3. So he can either go here, well, he has to go here. If he takes the knight, there's a fork too. Cool one. How does it have a 61 pass rate? With so many attempts. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that difficult. I think we're just too tired. And also the puzzle rating is 30/100. So I guess not everyone is going to get. I mean, I guess this puzzle only appears to like high rated people like me. I mean, I have pretty high rating here. Okay, next one. Have you seen the top puzzles, Pepe? What are the top puzzles? Is there a top? Okay, the move that I really want to do is this, but I don't know why. It's just my gut feeling saying I should go for that. The puzzles user leaderboard. No. There are some ideas like this. Also this. Also this and some sacrifice, which is stupid. Now, what are black's threats? Mainly, I would say this one. And or this one. Because if he sacrifices the pawn but opens our king, he's gonna have like a million checks with the queen. Not a big deal, I guess. So which one should I start with? This? What is the most forcing one? This has a real threat. The problem is it only has that threat, so I guess queen e3 or rook e3 are good replies to that one. There are some instincts who do them forever because they repeat. Ah, okay. Okay, maybe the most forcing one is the one I first thought. Bishop takes f5. but I'm not even sure if that's a good move. One idea is if he takes, I go queen h4. Queen h5 is really hard to prevent, but I'm not even sure if that's winning. Top 2 are over 10,000 in tactics rating. Oof, that. And they may mess up the passes rating and pass score. Ah, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Bishop takes a5 is too crazy. Now the rook is not defended, but I cannot attack it. What is your rating? You mean my feeder rating? Got it somewhere. Google's Pepe Cuenca. I'm not Pepe Cuenca. I'm the other Pepe. I'm the other Pepe. So my rating is going to change after I'm playing a tournament, which is the Chess League. It lasts 3 months, and I started by losing against a 1700, so my rating went like terribly down. And since then I only lost one other game against an international master, and I managed to draw a couple of games and win the rest. And finally, after all those games today with my win, finally my rating is above 2065. I recovered all the rating loss, and I have one more game to go. It's going to happen in 3 weeks. It's the final game, and depending on the result of that game, my rating will go up or down in the Chess League. Okay, what about Queen f4? Nah. How many streams have you been banned from, Plevis? What's your record? Currently at 119. We're not especially we don't do a lot of moderation here in this one, so don't expect to be banned by using caps. You can get timed out easily though by the bot. Okay, who's gonna stop this idea? You're asking to be banned. That's a fair point. Not sure. If I do a plan that involves more than one move, I might be toasted. Actually, I said this was a threat, but this is a checkmate threat. You timed out. Nightbot again. So this is a big time threat. Big time threat. So let's take, for example, I do this, and he goes, instead of queen e3, which is probably normal, he goes here. I do check. How big is this threat of queen d7? Check. He goes here, and I have a perpetual, maybe? Queen no, I don't have any. I don't have any other checks. So queen d7 is terrible. Hey Nicola, what's up? Now if I go with bishop takes f5, let's say queen f2 again, bishop check, Now this is strong. This is checkmate. This is going to be checkmate. King has to go to f8, and then queen f4 or queen a8. Both of them seem to lead to checkmate. Okay, so bishop takes f5 has a real threat that involves checkmate. So it prevents queen f2. That's good. And he probably must take it. I don't think there's any other move for him. So bishop takes f5 forces pawn takes. Can't he just take the bishop? Yeah, but at least it's a forced line I can I can keep looking at. And now I have one or two ideas. One is queen f4, but I guess he just defends it, and maybe then queen h4. Actually, not a stupid idea. And the other is queen h4 immediately. So after takes, queen h4 stops queen f2 and threatens queen h5. I don't know how strong is queen h5 though, because after king f8 we still need like two moves, like g6 and then other move. So maybe queen f4. So takes, queen f4. Is there a way to defend f5 besides e6? We're not threatening checkmate though, are we? Let's say he goes queen f2. We take on f5 with check. King goes somewhere like e8 and we run out of checks. So queen f4, yay. Queen f4 would be nice if he goes like king g6, but he's not gonna go king g6. So takes, queen h4. And since we prevented queen f2, he has to do something different. Let's say b2. Queen h5 checking f8. g6 threatening queen f5. Then rook c1 check. Takes, and he starts checking us forever and ever and ever. Nah. Takes. And g6 check. What about that? Takes and g6 check. If he takes with the king, we do queen h4. Probably, not sure. If he takes with pawn, we might even try to promote, I guess. If he takes with pawn, The problem is always queen f2. Oh wait, if he takes with pawn, we maybe look at that. So takes, g6 check takes. We might try queen b4, because if we trade queens, there's no way he's gonna stop. He has rook c8. Wait, take and rook c8, and if h7, rook h8. Okay, that doesn't work. It's a bit. I wanted to like simplify to a winning endgame, but so h7, queen f2, and then we can sacrifice to promote and take this rook. Yes. Rook c8, rook takes c8. What? No, rook c8 is here. Okay, what I was saying is after takes, g6 takes with pawn. If we go queen b4, he can go queen takes, pawn takes, and then rook c8, and if h7, rook h8. Yeah, now, after takes, g6 takes, I think I can go h7, And if queen f2, threatening mate here, we go queen e8 check, bam, sacrificing the queen, we promote with check and we take the rook on c3. Therefore, after takes on g6 check, he probably has to take with king. In which case, I thought queen h4, but maybe we have something better. I mean, queen h4 seems strong. It prevents queen f2. Hey, Kudo! It prevents queen f2, and it sort of threatens queen h5. I'm not sure if queen h5 is such a strong move. Oh, we go queen e8. What am I saying? I'm stupid. g6 check, king takes, queen e8 check. And that has to be busted. We win the rook there. King has to go to g5. If king f6, queen h8 wins the rook. So king g5, then rook h5, queen g8, rook h4. Now that king is busted. So I'm gonna go for that, guys. I'm gonna go for that. Okay, and it seems we go for this sacrificial idea here. I love this line. Yes. Okay. Can I show the alternatives? The alternative moves? Like here, can I see this line? No, I cannot. Ah, damn you, chess.com. A big sip of amazing. Okay, this... Yeah, the thing is, if he takes with king, analysis board... yeah. Let me go there. Good point. No, but, you know, because now they have arrows, finally. I thought everything would work, but no, it doesn't. You can see the full board? Yes, thankfully. Let me pause the stockfish. Okay, so, hey, can I? Rook takes e3, okay. So, bishop takes f5, forces takes, because if he tries to attack us, this is the checkmate threat, strongest threat black has. We have check, only move, and then either this or this is gonna be checkmate. Well, this is faster. Oopsie. This is the fastest. This is checkmate. Okay, that was easy. So he has to take the bishop or defend against bishop e6. Good luck with that. So he has to take it. Okay, cool. So far, so good. That will take another year. Analysis. Do you have premium? Nope. No, I don't. Only 5 tactics per day. Enough is enough. That's why my tactics rating is high, because I only have 5, so I take it seriously. Welcome, Strider, by the way. Are you gonna stream later? Because I think I've done like 3 out of 5 tactics, so maybe in half an hour I will stop streaming. You have unlimited. Rawr. Possibly. Okay, cool. Gold account and I only get 5 puzzle rushes. Why? What? But I don't play any of them. My high is 2634. That's cool. I'm currently at 2815. My high is somewhere. I don't know where can I see my high. A bit higher than that, not much. With gold membership, you get 5 puzzle rushes. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you would get unlimited. Anyway, yeah, the point here was g6 now. And if he takes with pawn, that's the puzzle. If he takes with king, look at this check here. He has to go to g5. If he goes here, we immediately win the rook. So he has to go here. And here I thought, okay, the king is busted. I didn't calculate all the lines. I guess queen takes e7 check, probably also queen h5 check, or queen g8 check leads to some sort of checkmating ideas. Here he loses the rook, so here he loses the queen, here he loses the rook. Yeah, this is over. There are skewers all over the place. Here loses the queen, here loses the rook. If he takes, he loses the rook. All types of skewers in this line. And this is the one I saw, queen g8, and I saw after this we had rook h4. But maybe just queen takes e7. Everything should win here. So he had to take with pawn. And then h7, sexy, because if he goes for the checkmate, maybe he can try something different, but I mean, we're promoting, so yeah, what else? Yeah, there's the checkmate threat, so we need to sack. Okay, cool. Let's go for the next one. With diamond, I think it's unlimited. Ah, okay, there's gold and diamond. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so a7, knight takes, rook takes. Bam, next puzzle. No, I'm kidding. That would be neat if we can do that. Bishop d4 first, also interesting. Like getting out of there and then pushing. I guess the rook will defend a8 if the king goes up, so moving the bishop out, maybe we can try also this way. Off to shower, then I will hop online. Okay, have a good shower. Oopsie, okay. Anyone know why my sound is not working? Not trying to be a beggar, but maybe just some reasons why it could be. Huh. I don't know. I think you're the only one with the trouble, and if it's not working, you're not listening to me. So I hope someone can help you in the chat. But yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you can read my lips. Okay, I just had, in the back of my mind, I was thinking the position, and I just had the craziest idea here, bishop d8. No, that can never work. Nah, forget about it. I'm too tired. So I'm thinking I want to promote the pawn, right? That's, I mean, we're a piece down, but this is our, oopsie. This is our biggest asset, so I want to promote it. How could I stop him from defending against that promotion? If I push, he has king b7 or knight takes b6. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have king b7 if I have bishop d4 check. Fair point. So a7, what else can he do? Knight takes, rook takes, king c7 forced. Rook b3. Nah. Okay, so a7, I don't like it. What about bishop d4 first? Bishop d4, e5, a7. Resign. So bishop d4, rook somewhere. Rook, let's say e8, a7, king c7. Maybe I should just play bishop a5 and ask black, how are you going to stop a7, a8? How is black going to stop a7, a8 after bishop a5? The king cannot move. So if the king cannot move, is there a way to land a knight on b6? No, I take it. Is there a way to... Oh, but we're a piece down, so taking a piece not our goal. Maybe he can sack the knight to be able to. So for example, bishop a5, knight b6 immediately, let's say. And no matter what we take with, he plays king d7 next. And rook a8, and equal material, approximately. That's interesting. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, knight b6 is crazy. However, after bishop a5, he might wait for one turn. But it's a possibility. I don't know. It's a pity we don't have c5 after knight takes b6. It would be nice to have c5. Maybe we go a4, but it's too slow. My idea is a7, only move knight takes b6, I think. a4. Had we have c5 or a5 in one go, we would win the piece. But again, it's just a piece. And nah. Access to b8. Okay, let's go over this one again. Bishop d4 here. a7, king c7. Not enough. Bishop a5, knight b6. Bishop takes. And if king d7, I go rook d1. So maybe not so good for him. You should stop him from giving back the piece with an idea out of the box. That is supposed to be a hint. The idea out of the box that I had is bishop d8. That was the only idea out of the box. So okay, let's consider it again, because I thought it was stupid. Maybe it's not so stupid. It is stupid. It is stupid because he can transpose with rook takes. If king takes, okay, he's in trouble. But after rook takes, yeah, nothing happens. Like a7, knight b6, I take, he goes king c7, and we're transposing to the same line that I get after a7, knight takes b6. So out of the box, bishop c5. Hey Strider, you're going to pass on streaming? Okay, cool. I think I should take the night off. So I was planning on doing my second 6+ hour stream on Monday. Okay, cool. Possibly my first 10-12 hour stream Tuesday. Wow. That's a lot. You want to raid during any of those times? Oh, okay, cool. From 12 to 12, I guess. What's your time again? What time is it there? 11 p.m. maybe? 9 p.m.? 11 p.m.? If you want to raid during any of the I should probably take the night off from streaming with all that chess ahead of yeah, okay, cool. I totally understand. I wasn't going to stream tonight either, but didn't feel like sleeping. Now I feel like sleeping. It's 9:06 there. Okay, cool. So you are 1 hour less than Joey. So let me do the math. I have no brain right now, but let me do the math. So it's 9:06 there, and it's 5:06 here. So you are 8 hours behind me. 8 hours. So when I stream in the night and I finish like 1 a.m., it's going to be your 5 p.m. It's going to be your 5 p.m. and you're going to stream from 2 to 8. So 5 is in the middle, and from 12 to 12, so 5 is in the middle. So yeah, sure. I guess it fits. It's Sunday your time, or am I totally off? Yeah, I'm on Sunday already. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. Sunday here. I'm ahead of you because I'm in Europe. Ahead, I mean. Yeah. So when you say from 2 to 8, I take it's PM. Remind me, I'm from Spain. I'm from the future, yeah. Exactly, from the future. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, when you say from 2 to 8, I take it's 2 to 8 p.m. And yeah, around 5, I will finish my stream probably. So in the middle of your stream, you might get a raid, yeah. And from 12 to 12, I also take it's from noon to midnight. So it also fits. Okay, yeah, cool. I actually had to Google sometimes if noon and midnight, those are tricky. Which one is 12 a.m. and which one is 12 a.m. because a.m. and p.m. because it's the boundary. Is noon p.m. or is it a.m.? That's a tricky one. I can never remember the right answer, so from 10 to 10 a.m. to p.m. I understand, but from 12 to 12 it's tricky. It's not what you expect, yeah. I think it's not what you expect. I think noon is p.m. and midnight is already a.m. but not 100% sure. And it's one of those things that because you're never sure, you think it's the opposite of what you think, then you think it's the opposite of the opposite, and you never get it right. And even when you get it right, you're not sure. That's what happens to me. Okay, so good night, Strider. See you. The American Heritage Dictionary of the United States by convention, 12 a.m. denotes midnight. Yes, that's what I thought. And 12 p.m. denotes noon. Because of potential confusion, it is advisable to use 12 noon and 12 midnight instead of a.m. p.m. Yeah. All right, alrighty. So bishop a5, knight b6, bishop takes b6. King d7 is not available. So whenever I go I'm threatening to go a7. I dare you to stop it. So for example, bishop a5, knight b6, bishop takes b6, knight e5. If a7, oh, bishop d4. Knight f4 also doesn't work. Huh. I think I'm gonna go with bishop a5, but just because I don't want to calculate. Let's do a poll. Bishop a5. What else do we have? Bishop d4. a7 is probably not working. Oh, wait, my bot is crashing or what? Why isn't the poll command working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bishop d8 wins. How does bishop d8 win? I didn't add bishop d8 to the options. I'm so stupid. How does bishop d8 win after rook takes bishop? I'm gonna do the poll again. Push, you say. Okay, 1 second. Bishop d8. Isn't the poll command working? Oh yes, it's working. So bishop d8. I think we've been there already. Rook takes a7, king c7. Without calculation, bishop d4 looks promising. Yeah, the problem with bishop d4 is he has king c7. So that's why I wanted bishop a5. Bishop d4, let's say, I don't know, maybe even king c7 immediately. And no, sorry, the rook is hanging. Rook e8, yeah, of course. And if a7, king c7. That's the thing. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure how do we win there. However, bishop a5, I was concerned he might give the piece back, like with knight b6, and then he has escape square for the king. The thing is that square is not safe if we take back with the bishop on b6. So I guess after bishop here he has to move this knight, and then he still has time. Like for example, knight f4, and if we go a7, then knight b6, and if we take with the bishop, then king d7. So I'm not sure how bishop a5 could work anyway. So I don't know. Still I vote for bishop a5. I like it. Because the best line I can come up with for black involves giving the piece back. So at least I like that. But I'm too tired, guys. I think I'm I'm not even understanding the position. Bishop a5 seems geometrically cute because it's cutting the king. Black has to come up with something creative to stop a7, a8 after bishop a5. You didn't mention the right answer yet. Rawr. Cool. Thanks for not sharing your thoughts. Did you vote in the poll, Fedo? I'm gonna close the poll and see. I don't see anything else here. Well, there are some other moves I didn't include in the poll that I thought about, like a4, bishop a7, or rook d3, rook b3, or rook d1. It's hard to... Actually, bishop a7 is not so stupid. Is it? No, poll is not over. Poll is still counting votes until I close it. Bishop a7, king c7, bishop b8 check, knight takes b8, a7, knight a6. Wait. Bishop a7, king c7, rook b7 check. King back to c8. The battle of the bots, yeah, but Fizzy Water bot is more powerful than Nightbot. So after rook b7 check, king c8. How can I vote? Oh, you vote with numbers. The problem is, yeah, the options are, if you scroll in the chat, you'll see the options. 1, bishop a5, 2, bishop d8, 3, bishop d4, 4, a7, 5, c5, 6, king h1. Someday I should... Oh, I know how to improve. So Fedo says 5, okay. I know how to improve the bot, the poll thing, yeah. I should allow to vote on chess moves. That's the next feature for the poll system. To vote on chess moves. Recognize chess moves. Restock the Fizzy Water. So you vote for 5. Let me see what 5 was. c5. Whoa. c5. I think I mentioned c5, didn't I? I just can't believe it. c5, knight 3 takes c5. I don't believe c5. At all. I don't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna close the poll. End poll. And bishop a5 won, so I'm gonna go with that. This is how we do it. Yes! Now, let's do a poll for the next move. Nah, let's think now. c5. Okay, so a7, knight b6, right? a7, knight b6, only move, then bishop takes b6. And we win a piece. Right? The question is why didn't he play knight f4 instead of knight c5? Or knight b6 first and then knight f4? Ah, I missed something. I missed something. Well, let's go. And the puzzle is over. This engine move makes no sense. Okay, let's go to the analysis board for a second. I thought he would play knight b6 first, and then only after bishop takes, play knight f4. But let's have a quick look. Let's pause here. Okay, the puzzle started here, we went here, and he did this. But I thought this, and the thing is, if we take with the rook, he will have this. He might even start with it already, and there's no rook d1 now. So I thought this. So now we would be a piece up if he goes there. So instead this, and after this he would go there. This is what I thought, and I wasn't sure if this is winning or not, but it is. Huh. Yeah, it is winning. Yeah. Okay, if knight f4 doesn't work, then no knight move works, because the other alternatives are either c5, which the puzzle did in a different move order. He went c5, knight c5 first, but knight b6 would have been the other. And d5 doesn't work either because of this, of course. Yeah. Oh, wait. In the knight f4 line, oops. There's this check. So bishop d4 doesn't work here. Wait. Knight 2 fails to rook b8 at the end. Oh, yeah. Good point. We need to see one move further. Yeah. Well done. I was calculating this instead. Oopsie. But yeah, cool. That's a cool trick. So this would have been knight f4 would have been trickier than knight c5. So the engine did knight c5 here, but knight f4. Let's start with that, and then this, and this would have been trickier, because then you need to see this fork doesn't work for black. That's a cool one. Okay, and after knight c5 instead, so the puzzle stopped here, but of course the only move to stop promotion is this. Did it stop there? Yeah. And then after takes, he has to stop again by moving the king. So okay, at least he can go here now. Maybe that's the only plus, but it's not a good move either. I guess he has to move here anyway. Okay, the knight here prevents bishop d4 check taking the rook, so he can go here if he wants, but after this check, does he really want to go there? I guess we can just simplify and win the endgame. So, and this is terrible. I don't like that chess.com puzzles don't make you find the tricky lines. I thought they did. Okay. Okay, let's continue. I think it's 4 out of 5 probably already. The final, probably this is the final one now. Bishop takes d5. So, um, do, 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 do. Okay. This feels like Puzzle Rush. Why? Why do you say so? I want to do some stuff. So check there, check. Check there, no. If I take that, no. What? Sida, Sida, you tried hard to get timed out. Well done. It's real. The timeout is real. You're 2 minutes timed out. But thanks for testing the bot out. Okay, this would be nice if it works. So queen takes d5, queen takes d5, rook d1, and what does he? Oh, there's rook takes e4, Pepe. Oh, but bishop takes, queen takes, rook cd1. Yeah, that seems to work. Morfinsky says bishop d5, queen d5. Yeah, that seems to work, doesn't it? What am I missing? I think it works. Oh wait. Yeah, it works. It works in every line. The point is, if he tries to trade queen for 2 rooks, we have checkmate into. And other than that, queen is hanging. If the queen moves, we take on d8 and we win. We take on d8, king f7, rook takes f5 check, and we're a rook up. So yeah, okay, rook up. Yay! Cool, 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 cool. And the rating of this puzzle is 2650. Okay. Yeah, let's put on the analysis board. This was the last puzzle, guys, and tactics streams are not very long, but almost 2 hours. This usually takes me, so Puzzle Rush and 5 tactics usually takes me less than 1 hour, and it's almost 2 hours. That's how slow I am tonight. So where did the puzzle start? Here. And yeah, this queen is busted. So he took, and we won a free rook. If he tries this, there's this check and check. Well, actually, this is cutest. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow I'll be streaming. Tomorrow I have a Crazy House match against a strong opponent. He's gonna crush me probably. It's the final match of the Crazy House Team League. It's gonna happen at my 5 p.m. Central European time. So, for example, that will be 3 p.m. UTC. It will be 10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Yeah, and I'll be streaming and playing. It's the final round of the chess league, where we lost this. We won the first match, we lost the second. So if we win this, we'll probably be in second place. I think we're the favorites in the whole match, but in the particular match in board 3, which is mine, I'm not the favorite because my opponent is stronger than me. So we'll see. And I'll do some coding tomorrow probably too. So see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.